Middle school and probably more high school, I would say I was considered the weirdest dresser of the school, which is surprising since now I'm at a school where I help enforce dress code and things like that, you know. For hair, I would go from like almost nothing crazy, odd short hair to then just growing it like down to around here. Sometimes I would cut it short and leave like a blue tail coming out of the side, various odd things, long trench coat, combat boots, odd, you know, shirts kind of a thing. My wife and I having our daughters would have to rank up there with most amazing as you think about, you know, here is this, you know, little person totally dependent on you. Grossest thing I've ever done in my life, it's probably also related to babies. I had never changed a diaper in my life. I remember being in the hospital the night that our first child was born, and here is my child needing a diaper changed and my wife is asleep. And as I'm doing it, somehow the poop, if you will, ended up not only on me some, but even on her hat, and so it didn't go real well. But it was my first time, and so I got much better at it through the years. I had been going to Calvary for years, and then when they decided to start a school and were having the ideas for it, they created something they called an idea committee, and I was one of the ones that they asked to be a part of that. And then after a few months of that, they decided they wanted to hire their first full-time employee, and I felt God tugging at my heart that that was supposed to be me. So I started in January of 2000. So that's been an interesting, close to 16 years actually, of you know, getting to work in different positions with elementary and middle and high school students as well. And just a great learning experience to get to know the people, get to know what God is doing here at CCA. Sort of mind-blowing experience to now, you know, be here as the head of school, something that I consider a really humbling thing that God would choose to, you know, have me in this role. Who would win in a fight between Spider-Man and Batman? Batman just seems like tougher and cooler to me, you know? So while Spider-Man is sort of that neat, nerdy teen, I think Batman being just the solid Batman would actually come out on top there. I think I would want to see every CCA student come to know God deeply and to know that, you know, God isn't just a part of your life, you know, like you got home, school, you know, fun things you do, and then God's over here. God is really wants to be everything in your life, and you are going to be a happier person if He is that everything to you. Seeking Him with all your heart, loving Him, knowing Him, serving Him, that's where you're going to find the greatest joy, and He wants you to be experiencing that greatest joy and peace, and I do too.